Hello, gang. It's Yuri time. Far from the hustle and bustle of the capital of Alchemica lies a small coastal village by the name of Vitae. In the mornings, those who live near Earthfood residences are woken by the scent of fresh bread being baked and cloth being spun, magic imbued within every creation. Throughout the day, Seaborn work tirelessly, the hammering of nails and sawing of wood being telltale signs of their presence. Though few in number, you can seemingly find one just about anywhere you go. As the sun sinks low, the spark bounds make themselves known, the quiet humming of their devices serving as a familiar ambience as well as a promise that tomorrow will awaken to some new manner of convenience or innovation, though whether it will last till the following sunset is always an uncertainty. However, on the far eastern outskirts of the village, there lies a place that seldom makes a sound. A gargantuan tree, climbing so high into the heavens that the clouds hide its canopy from view. And at its base, Morton Post, a modest little post office, the Gale kind that a modest little post office the Gale kind called their home. I'm assuming the Gale kind are the bird people. The chime of a small bell tied to the entrance rings out through the empty building, just as it had done for the past 20 days. And just as they had done the past 20 days, two sets of footsteps follow soon after, belonging to a young seaborn girl and the botanist who, until moments ago, was standing to the tree's exterior. While the scent of woods is overpowering to most on their first visit, the girl still seems to struggle with it even after several weeks of daily check-ins. The office being situated in a tree's interior makes it inescapable, with no windows they can open to mitigate it.
You're on shift today. We've got a visitor.
Okay, I did not expect that voice to come out of that guy. it's a good voice, but he sounds like James from Pokemon.
The pit is it. Those crazy contraptions can't create the kind of classic catastrophe one can cause by cleverly concealing a calamitous crater.
Though the back doors conceal much, they can't disguise the fluttering and tumbling as a flighty little courier clumsily barrels forward, eventually opening the door with a slam.
Hi! Hello! I'm here!
Raina's so cute. She is so adorable. Look at her.
Good morning. I was half worried you'd still be in bed.
Nope, wide awake. Just like every other day.
Oh, she was definitely asleep, huh?
Anyway, I'll leave the both of you to it. There's still some branches that need trimming out front, and I'd like that sorted before the day's deliveries.
With a wave, Missouri makes their leave, the chime of the bell above the door marking the end of the conversation and the start of Rain's current task. She finally turns to Morton Post's guest, her smile instinctively dropping as she does so.
Oh, it's her again.
Bro, don't talk like that about your girlfriend.
I've only had front desk duty a few times the past little while, but it's always gone the same way. Her name is Mila. She's expecting a letter. I say what the protocol tells me to say, and tell her that no, it hasn't arrived yet, and no, I can't double check. Hello, welcome to Mortem Post. What's your business with us today, miss?
I think a letter from my friend should have arrived by now. It hasn't been delivered yet, though.
I see. Can I get your name?
You just said her name. She's really running through the script. This is like customer service 101. You gotta run through your script.
It's Mila.
That's how you survive.
I've got your name written down. We'll look into it as soon as we're able, but unfortunately, if it hasn't arrived at this time, there's a chance we haven't gotten it in yet.
Are you sure? You can't check in the back just in case? It's been a long time.
This part is always the hardest. I can't. Sorry, miss.
Why aren't they allowed to check in the back? Girl, she's been coming to this post office every day for 20 days. Because she's expecting a letter from somebody she cares about. And you guys have blown her off 20 times. Of course she's crying. I am pro helping Mila, so I'm pro breaking the rules.
The rules say I can't go back and check for you, but what if you went back and checked for you? Then we'd be fine.
Okay. Okay, this is... First of all, very cute. which I suspect I'll be saying through the entire game. I'll just be going like, oh, this is cute, oh, this is cute. But also, if it's actually a genuine rule that you're not allowed to go back and check on things, I feel like there's probably a good reason for that rule to exist. Come on, Mila, you know you want to.
If it won't get you in trouble.
Mila offers a small smile, a new and exciting experience for Rain, that's gay. To Rain, the back of the post office is a familiar, comforting place. The same is true for most of all of the Gale kind. The insular people rarely leaving their nests save for when their work requires as much. For Mila, however, she feels as if she's stepping into an entirely new world as she catches her first glimpse of the interior. Oh, there's all the letters. Doesn't take long for her eyes to reach their destination. A giant net, several stories above, colored as a rainbow through the gaps of rope. It's messages from dead people, from people who have passed on, who are able to send a message back to their living friends and relatives. Eventually, the two find themselves in a large room with numerous outgoing boxes, one for each person in Vitae. It's empty, probably. Yeah. The little courier looks upwards, searching for some sort of miracle solution that would ease her new friend's mind. And there, she spots a door that gives her the beginnings of an ID.
I know somewhere else we can look.
Really? And you think it'll be there?
For sure. But we've got to grab some things first.
Uh-oh. More breaking and entering. Well, more. I guess. Oh my god, look at these sprites! Sorry, I got excited.
Home sweet home.
Look at this! Look at these fucking adorable sprites. But also, I said more breaking and entering. I guess the first time wasn't breaking and entering, but I suspect this is going to be.
You live in the post office?
They all live in the post office. Find a disguise, okay. So now there's puzzle gameplay or whatever, right? Use stamps to reach the top. If in your adventure through Modern Post, you'll use Rain's trusty stamp collection to puzzle your way out of situations. Select a stamp using mouse, enter, or controller. Next, place a stamp in an open spot using the same button. Finally, select send. Be sure to try lots of different combinations and good luck on your ascent. Okay. I don't know how that works. Oh, okay, so in this case it would be put it on the laundry basket, I guess?
What? Nothing? But I really remember leaving it in here.
Where else could it be? Over here, maybe? There we go.
There it is!
Yes, I'm so good at this game.
Put it on. It may be a little big. Sorry. Well, it's a start, but we need to find you some barding. Your feet are a dead giveaway.
Oh, sorry.
Don't apologize for that.
Oh my god, she has like a drawer of stuffed animals.
Aha!
Yeah, the design's really cute. Oh, Mila, wanna meet my friends? Huh?
Ollie, Mills, and Cappy!
Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh, hello. Missouri and Big Sis got them for me last year. Sis said they were only gonna get one, but they all look like a big family together.
Wow.
Wow, lucky. I think they do too, though. Oh?
Behold, my stamp collection! This is where I put all of my favorites. Their designs are so cool. They sometimes inspire me to think outside the box.
Well, if they help.
Okay, so it could also be below the stuffed animals?
Mills.
Mills, you didn't take my barding, did you? Sorry for not believing you. Oh. Or like she said she went to sleep with it, or like she takes it off when she goes to sleep, so it could be below in her bedding. See, I called it.
Wow. You weren't kidding about your stamps.
Nope. Here, quick, put them on.
Didn't you already wear these yesterday?
Girl, that's fine. Don't you have bigger things to worry about?
Rain, are you in your room again?
Uh-oh, that's our boss.
What's Missouri doing here?
Oh, what are we going to do?
Get under the desk. Get under the desk. Ooh, bestow or hide.
A pleasure to meet you, Mila. A new courier, I assume?
Yes, today is my first day.
Missouri kinda stupid, but that's okay.
Well then, welcome aboard. I'm looking for the girl whose room you're currently exploring. Might you know where she is? It's high time she got back to her tasks.
Nope, I don't know where she is. Sorry.
You mean Rain? She's been showing me around, but
Okay.
she had to step out for a bit.
That's a good lie. Well done, Mila.
Leaving a new recruit wandering aimlessly about without a guide? That won't do. I'll find her for you. If all else fails, I'd be happy to guide you myself.
Wow, good job, Mila.
I feel like my heart is going to explode.
What? No way! You look totally natural. They didn't suspect a thing.
Thank you. Still, it wasn't really that hard to convince them. They're so nice.
They're so nice. They're so stupid. They totally believed my lie.
Yeah, they're being too nice. Now that they're out there looking for me, I can't really sneak out and find you a hat anymore.
If you tell me where it is, maybe I can.
No way! If Missouri spots you, they're going to take you on that tour! You'll be an official employee! What if they make you work at the post office forever?
I can't do that. Mom is going to get worried if I'm not home before dark. What do we do?
No, I can't get trapped at the post office forever. My mom is gonna kick my ass.
This would be so much easier if Missouri wasn't so... helpful! Missouri is really helpful!
Yeah?
Listen! Why don't we just have Missouri get you a hat?
And now you hide.
I think you should...
This is going to work. I was using all the wrong stems. This is going to work, guys.
Ah, there you are.
Missouri! It's awful! I'm gonna be in so much trouble!
Oh, no. Calm down. And tell me, what's the matter?
I don't know when, or how, or why, or... I lost my hat! I've been looking everywhere, but I've just made a big mess with nothing to show for it.
There's no need to fret. Tell you what. I'll go fetch a hat from storage if you promise to have your room cleaned by the time I get back.
Promise! Thank you so much, Missouri!
Not a problem. I'm sure Mila is waiting for you somewhere, so let's not dilly-dally. It took some searching, but I found the hat you were wearing last year. It may be just a bit tight, but it'll have to do until we find your new one.
That's perfect! Thank you so much!
We tricked them. What an idiot. What a fool.
Of course. I'm heading back outside to finish my trimming. What's on the agenda for you now?
I've got a letter I'm having trouble sorting and need to ask Big Sis about, so I'm heading up there next.
I feel a lot like Miss Neve. Oh, do you know about her? She's around town all the time and is super nice. She always looks amazing in hers.
What? Neve isn't cool at all. She's super lame. Huh? We should get going.
Sibling moment, sibling moment. We need to lock in. The ascent starts easily enough. Two little sets of footsteps march up the spiral stairs, in and out of connecting rooms and up the stairs again. After some time, the footsteps fall out of sync, one trailing slightly behind. The distance between them continues to grow until eventually Rain can't hear her friend at all. Rain, did you just fucking abandon Mila?
Huh? Hey, Mila, are you,
The courier turns around, quickly spotting Mila several paces behind her, back against the wall of the tree. She takes a step forward, then slowly drags her other foot upwards to match the first, before repeating the process again. She's exhausted, probably, because you're like climbing this fucking tree. And she's just a little guy. The Gale kind can fly.
I'm coming. Sorry.
It'll be supper by the time we get to the department at this pace. We gotta keep moving.
I'm sorry, I'm going as fast as I can. Why don't these stairs have rails? We're so high up.
Mila is a bit of a crybaby. Like, her character profile literally said that she's a crybaby and she's very sensitive.
Wait, that's all? There's so much space on the steps, though. Besides, I heard you Seaborn could break your bones and they'll heal right back up. You'll be fine.
Okay, no, wait, I take it back. That's fucked up. Don't say that to her. What the hell?
I don't want to break my bones. I like my bones as they are.
Jeez. You can hold on to me if you want. That way, if you fall, I could fly us right back up. Not if she's gonna hold on to my wing, but anything to help her feel better.
If you don't mind, I don't know how much higher I can go on my own.
As proof of her confidence and bravery, Rain skips downwards, extending her wings slightly to float past a few steps. She soon finds herself next to Mila, keeping one wing stretched open. The Seaborn gets the attention quickly, or perhaps is simply overeager to ground herself to another and links her arm with Rain's.
She's trembling a lot. I kind of feel bad for teasing her so much.
Yuri moment, for real.
Safe and sound now. Are you good to keep going?
I think so.
The two continue their climb, the giant net of envelopes guiding them towards their goal. Soon enough, it is no longer a distant waymark, and instead rests just below their feet.
Phew! Finally here!
She's aunt.
Seems so far.
It was far away, and now we're as far away from the ground as the net looked.
Oh, please don't say that.
She's gonna cry again, remembering she's in a tree. Rain lets loose a laugh as they approach an unassuming mailroom door, but mutes herself as she places a feather over her mouth, biting whispers from her companion.
Okay, so I hope she isn't here right now, but Neve is actually the head of this department.
Really? Then the letter's gotta be here. She's probably already found it.
Maybe.
I feel like Mila is forgetting that she's not supposed to be in here, and she's gonna get her ass kicked if they find her.
We just gotta be extra sneaky around her. How about when I say water, you know you're in the clear so you can keep searching? 'Cause water is clear? Get it? Ah! And when I say cloud, that means you need to find new cover. Because clouds cover the sky?
Water and cloud.
Okay.
Okay, I'll try and remember. Are you sure, though? I really don't want to get you in trouble, or for Miss Neve to get angry with me.
This is going to work out great.
I can hear you back there, Droplet.
She is just a cool big sister, but I think it's also normal to think your big sister is annoying. That's just sibling for you.
Huh?
Uh-oh, we have a Neve suspicion meter. There you go.
No need to throw water on me like that.
This is so natural. That's definitely a thing people say.
My memory's a little cloudy, but Mila sounds right. I've just been thinking about it all day, and I really want to help her somehow.
Meow.
The clouds have parted! For now.
You're wearing it like a lesbian.
Wing, then.
Oh my god, back to the topic at Wing, because they don't have hands. Badoom. That's real funny.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
Oh gosh, she said, what are you talking about? And she thought it meant water. Bro. Bro, she's so stupid.
Huh? What's she doing? Clouds!
You saw that too, right?
Nope, not at all!
Maybe I shouldn't let my water sit out so long.
Cloud!
Someone's found a new favorite word.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've got to get away from this.
Huh.
Oh god.
Cloud.
Water!
Oh gosh, she's so suspicious.
Wait, no, Cloud!
Look at how this. Look at how she's like. Hold on. Let me just show this real quick. It's gorgeous. Oh, I got an achievement for not getting caught by her. So
Listen close. Okay.
somehow I managed to get away with that because I just got an achievement for not being caught by Nave.
It's not that uncommon of a name, especially as you get closer to the capital. However, a curious little wrinkle. No one named Dandelion has ever lived in Vitae.
What? But that doesn't make any sense.
So her friend doesn't exist? Question mark? The door swings closed behind Rain. For her mercy, Nave didn't seem to notice Mila as she exited the room. The same can't be said for Rain, catching a glimpse of her friend curled up tight before following Nave out.
So tell me, have you gone exploring any further up the tree? Be honest.
No way! It's all just old storage in other rooms no one uses anymore. There's nothing fun about that kind of stuff.
Somewhere up there is where we store letters we're unable to deliver for one reason or another. The undeliverables. Not our most creative showing. Occasionally, a letter will drop without any writing on it whatsoever, or we'll even obtain entirely empty envelopes from time to time. There's also less dire issues like illegible handwriting or red herrings in the context clues that make it difficult to find its intended recipient. You name it, it's happened. We've managed to keep the amount of deliveries taken there low, but it's not quite zero.
But if this room really existed all this time, we can't be perfect.
Never ever! Why would she say that stuff? Just to have an excuse to boss me around more?
Well, that's an easy one. Kale heads the undeliverables department.
Damn, what a shitty
Staff there, actually.
what a shitty job it must be to be in charge of the undeliverable department.
What? She never told me that! She never tells me anything!
She means it when she tells you that us couriers have a lot to be proud of, and we always need to strive to do the best we can. But there's no pride in what she does, Rain. I know she can be a stickler, but try to give her the benefit of the doubt, okay? I had a theory I wanted to share with you, if you remember. I stand by my earlier findings. Dandelion never existed. I couldn't find anything. Neither documentation nor my own memory to prove otherwise.
But Mila...
Believes the opposite. Yeah. Even with overwhelming evidence to the contrary. Telling you about the undeliverables got me thinking. Where better than, I wonder, for a letter from a phantom to find itself?
Rain turns her eyes to the looming darkness once more, scanning the unknown. In that instant, she thinks of Mila, curled up in the other room, and how she'd feel if Dandelion's final words never found their way home. She's gonna go up there, isn't she?
There are scarier things than Kale.
Rain watches Nave slowly disappear from view as she begins her descent. Once entirely gone from view, she turns back to the door, slowly swinging it open. Mila is waiting on the other side and steps out with nary a word.
Here either. I'm sorry.
I know.
We've got one more place to check. I know I've said it before, but I'm sure it'll be there this time.
We don't have to.
Of course we do! Come on!
Reach the top. Mila approaches the chasm, looking down at the lower levels of the post office. As she does, her courier cap is stolen away by the wind. She reaches forward, leading further still into the pit.
No! Be careful!
As Mila feels Rain's embrace pull her back, her outstretched arm goes limp. The head drifts down, far out of reach.
That was a close one. Are you okay?
The response Rain receives isn't the one she expects, as tears start to overtake Mila. As soon as Rain releases Mila, the young Seaborn sprints off, turning a corner and ducking into a nearby room they had passed on the way up.
I should grab something for her before I make my way down, too.
She's just sad because they can't get up here. There's a big ass hole, so they can't get up even higher. Let's get her oh, we're gonna bring her some flowers. That's cute.
Hello there, Dandelion. You're not the one Mila is looking for, but hopefully she'll be happy to see you anyway.
Aww. She picked her some flowers to cheer her up. Rain slowly... Oh my god, there's pigeons here! Rain slowly descends the stairs, arriving at Mila's room with nary a sound. It's a cramped little space, serving as both a storage closet as well as a pigeon roost. Despite the clutter, the first thing Rain spots is her friend, curled up into a ball, weeping gently. Oh my god, look at the lighting, it's so pretty.
I brought you a flower. Do you want it?
Mila shakes her head, still resting in her arms.
Well, that didn't work. Time for my second idea.
Flowers for her.
We're pretty high up, but we've still got a ways to go. I promise we'll find a way across. So please, cheer up, okay?
It's not about that. I don't want to go further. I'm sorry.
Huh? But we're getting really close. This is higher up the tree than I've ever been before.
But getting close to what? It's not going to be there.
What are you saying? Of course it will.
No, I don't think so. Mom said Dandy wouldn't have left a letter. We couldn't find it at any of the other places you said it would be. Miss Neve doesn't even think Dandy is real. The way up is scary. And me not being able to fly is only going to make things more dangerous for you. And even if we do make it up, we're looking for a room that you didn't even know existed until just now. Mom and Neve are right. They have to be. There won't be anything there, and it's not worth it. Please, Rain, let's just leave.
Mila? Hey. It'll be there. I promise. And if it isn't, we'll keep looking.
Why do you keep saying things like that? Dandelion didn't send anything. Everyone knew that already except for me.
I keep saying it because it's true. I don't know why your mom said those things or why Neve doesn't know her, but Dandelion is real. With the way you talk about her, how could she not be? And if she loved you even half as much as you love her, she would have left something for you.
You never even met her.
That doesn't matter. I trust you 100%. And that means I trust Dandelion, too. I can prove it, too. Here, look at these. These are the stamps Neve gave me earlier. They don't print with these colors much, so they're super rare. I don't know how Neve got so many. I'm gonna add them to my collection when we're back on the ground floor. But I think you should take them for now.
I don't think I understand.
I want them back later, so how about you trade them to me for Dandelion's letter? I'm not too worried. They'll be mine by the end of the day. A smile! What's so funny?
It's just... Andy used to do the same thing. I'll keep them safe for you.
Good to hear. I'm trusting you. I do think I'm gonna keep one, though.
Oh, which one?
Trust. Aww.
Oh, it's pretty. If you keep the nicest one, doesn't that kind of ruin the point?
Consider it an upfront payment. I'm still prepared to put in the work for the others.
All right, if you're sure.
Mila, I know it can come off as silly, but I mean it. I trust you. And I'm not going to stop looking for Dandelion's letter. Can you trust me too? When I say that we'll keep going until we reach the very tip-top of the tree if we have to?
I'm not sure if it means anything, but I saw a sign like the one outside on the side of the bookshelf earlier. I should show it to her.
Okay.
Look, there's a switch on the side here.
Wow! Good find! I'm gonna flip it!
Rain, wait!
Oh god. I thought she blew the tree up. Oh, nice. Hold on. Trust.
Okay, you're right.
Then let's get going. Just hang on for a little longer. We'll be there before you know it.
That was so cute. The two continue onwards, arms interlocked, higher until the stairs merge with those from the other side of the gap, and higher still.
The wind is just about gone. There's no more windows to the outside from here.
It's getting pretty dark, too. I don't even want to think about how high up we are now.
I know. I can't believe Kale's office is even higher.
After a long and tiring, but otherwise unopposed climb, the two companions are met once again with a large chasm separating them from their goal.
Wow.
Whoa.
It looks so different up here. I never knew the post office had anything like this.
It looks weird up here.
What do you mean? It's so dark, I can't see anything.
Huh? Really? I guess you've got bad eyes to make up for your strong bones.
That's so cute.
Look, have you ever made a daisy chain before?
Mila retrieves from her courier's cloak the dandelion Rain had gifted her at the start of their ascent from Nave's office. She carefully splits the stem in two, then braids the two halves back together.
Maybe we could do the same thing with the wind chimes?
Wow! That's so cool! You're the coolest!
It's just something my mom taught me how to do. It's not that hard.
Easy for you to say. I can't do anything like that with my wings.
If you think it's worth trying, I can handle it if you can get me the wind chimes.
I'm counting on you!
This part goes under and then tug. Just getting started. This feels pretty tight. I think this might work. Almost there. Done. It's still scary, but I think this is as safe as I could have made it. Now to just tie them to the sides again.
Okay, I'm finished. Can you get the far side, Rain?
You got it!
The like little graphic for when you switch characters is really cute.
Alright, I'll fly right above you. Hang on tight to me, okay? I'll keep you balanced, so just keep being brave and we'll be on the other side before you know it.
I don't know if I can stop being scared. But I trust you.
What's happening? The girls take a much-earned rest, lying on the tiled floor until their heartbeats return to normal and they can stand without trembling. And once again they climb, stairway after stairway, hall after hall, until they turn one final corner. Ooh, creepy door. Though not as bright as the lower floors, the scattering of lamps and lanterns are a welcome reprieve from the darkness they had just finished navigating. The room they serve to light, however, is much less comforting. With the bare floors and no furniture save the tables for the lamps to sit upon, the undeliverables would make for the most unremarkable room in the entirety of the tree's endless trunk, save for two very important aspects. Oh. The room's incredibly tall ceiling, reaching so high as to be all but immune to the numerous light sources, and the wall of outgoing boxes that matches its grandiose heights.
Dandy's letter is somewhere in here?
There's so many. Empty? Oh no, they're empty, never mind. Empty? I thought they had a lot of letters that couldn't be delivered, but I guess they're empty boxes. That's a bit better. Empty?
What? Didn't Miss Neve say that there were letters that she couldn't figure out? There should be something, even if it isn't Dandy's, right?
Yeah. So, why
Is
there?
Gale destroying these letters that they can't deliver?
Maybe
Yeah.
they empty the room after a while, which would probably mean...
Oh. They might have fucking burned her letter. Oh no, now Rain is going to cry as well! No, don't do this to me, game!
You did so much for me. You don't deserve to feel like this.
We should probably leave before Kale shows up.
No, I want to see Kale.
Yeah.
Show her to me. Stop. Oh god, there she is.
If your aim was to avoid me, you're done well to keep your feet to the earth and wings in your cloak.
Hey! Ah! Kale!
Hi, ma'am.
How is she always able to sneak up on me? Please wait. I can explain.
I very much doubt that, but feel free to try.
She is gorgeous, and she has a good voice. Ma'am, one chance, ma'am.
Let's start with an easy inquiry. Why aren't you attending to the front desk right now?
Wait, what's the name of that one anime studio that always does like the weird head tilt? Bugboy will know. Shaft! There we go. I literally was about to say, why is she doing the Shaft head tilt?
It was my fault. Please don't be mad at her. My name is Mila. My best friend. Well, I'm expecting a letter from
Yeah, Mila's outfit is really cute, right? Now that it's not obscured by the cloak.
But Rain is my other best friend, and all she did was try to help me find it. So please get angry with me instead.
Mila.
All guests of Mortem Post are to be treated with the utmost respect. I'm afraid, however, that I cannot honor your request.
Yeah, she is being very nice given what these girls have been doing. But these girls are also like 14 or whatever, like they're teenagers. So I'm gonna assume she's like being nice because they're basically children still. Also, yeah, Mila is a customer, so she'll just tell her parents. So she'll just tell her mother or whatever, and her mother will probably punish Mila. Rain is gonna get her ass kicked.
I doubt Mila's mom will ever let her come back here.
Aww.
Even if she did, I'm sure whatever punishment I get will make sure we can't see each other again. This is it. My time with Mila is over. I understand. I promise I'm telling the truth. You won't have to worry about me, no matter what. But before that, can I ask you something?
That depends entirely upon the question.
Where do the deliveries go after they leave this place? I know there should be at least a few things here, but all of the boxes are empty.
Well, that's a curious piece of knowledge you found for yourself. Am I to assume you at least know the general purpose of this department?
I think so.
Very well. This is a lesson you ought to learn sooner rather than later, at any case. You're operating on two incorrect assumptions, however. Allow me to clarify before continuing. 1. Not all of the boxes are empty.
Kayla looks upwards into the darkness. She stays unmoving for several minutes, leaving Rain and Mila uneasy and uncertain. At long last, however, the topmost box on the far left begins to emit a faint glow. Like she had before, Kale again raises a wing to Rain, demanding her silence, as she quietly reads the contents of the letter to herself. Her eyes subtly shift back and forth, absorbing every written word to memory with precision and care. As she does so, the intensity of the shine continues to increase, forcing Mila and Rain to look away. And in an instant, the light is gone. When Rain turns her head back, Kale stands there empty-winged, with only the faintest of glimmers escaping her grasp before disappearing to nothing.
2. No delivery ever leaves this room.
What happened to that letter just now?
Why were you even reading it anyway? Not opening mail that doesn't belong to you is the very first thing we're taught. Did you forget? In sorting top to bottom, you say we start at the bottom and that it's just to not stress your wings, even though I think it's easier to remember. You always get so mad at me whenever I start from the top, but you get to do it with a much bigger set of boxes?
Damn, she's just reading her for filth, huh?
And treating our guests with respect. If the letter wasn't important, we wouldn't have come all this way. And you're just gonna pretend that doesn't matter? If we respected our guests, we wouldn't need to break the rules to help them.
Rain.
This room operates on a different set of rules than the rest of the post office. I'll have you know I've performed my duties to the letter. Surely you noticed how difficult the journey was to reach this department. How even if you could simply fly up by yourself, you tire long before making it here. Or even the size of the door, and how you must have struggled to push it open. These were deliberate choices made by the first generation of couriers. Sorting from the top two was a specific instruction left behind. These three things all serve an identical purpose.
I don't think I understand.
It's to exhaust and fatigue the head of the undeliverables department.
Damn, that's rude.
What?
As I've told you countless times before, we have what I consider to be the most important job in the world. We have a duty to every person in Vitae, alive and otherwise, to deliver the final words of those who have left us. To fail in this duty is unforgivable, and so it is the responsibility of this department, my responsibility, to shoulder the weight of our office's sins.
That's wild, man. What a choice, huh?
That's horrible.
Rules like that shouldn't ever exist. What good does hurting ourselves do for anyone?
On that point, you, myself, and everyone else who currently knows of the department can agree, but the traditions of the post are sacred. And so, every time a delivery becomes impossible, I make the trip. In the rare case where two appear at the same time, I make it twice. 3 weeks later, when it is time for these people to die their second deaths, I return to hear their whispers, for no one deserves their final thoughts to go unheard.
Kale, I'm...
Out of questions, I should hope?
Mm.
Very good.
I don't know how long Mom will be upset. And I also don't know what kind of punishment they're gonna give you. But even if we have to wait until we're grown-ups to see each other, I'll keep reminding myself of you, so we can be friends again.
Morden Post is a special part of the village of Vitae, a place where people are offered a chance to say goodbye one final time. Today, however, Rain and Mila choose to part with a promise to see each other again, no matter how long it may take. So, as they prepare to make their leave of the undeliverables, they say their farewells for now, knowing it won't be forever. A glow, faint, more a suggestion of light than anything else, but enough to make its presence known all the same. And there, in the top row, second from the left, the small QB gently shines, its glow already beginning to intensify.
Another one?
As Rain utters her whisper, Kale notices the light as well. As she did before, she bends her knees. One wing beat.
3 weeks. 3 weeks! But even if it was, it'd be impossible to tell in time.
2.
No delivery ever leaves this room. Kale's accepted that as how things have to be. But
3.
if I'm right, and we can prove it before Kale opens it, maybe Mila and I can perform a miracle.
Oh god. I guess we are going to perform a miracle, huh?
Mila, I need you to trust me, okay?
Huh? What's going on?
Hold on to me as tight as you can.
All the way up there? I can't!
Please, you have to be there too. I promise we'll be back on the ground in no time. Dandelion too.
There they go, they're gonna fly up together. Hooray! Throwing her arms around Rain's dress and clenching her fists tighter than she ever has before, Mila holds on tight.
Mila, let's give it all we got.
Okay, upwards, Rain. Oh, it's the name of the game. They did a title drop. In that same instant, Rain throws her wings to the air, then downwards with every bit of strength she can afford to muster, knowing a swift takeoff would be her only chance of outspeeding Kale. There they go.
Reach out for it when we get close. Don't be scared.
Okay.
Rain has lost count of Kale's wing beats prior to now, but her heart begins to race as she hears her take off, going so fast as to sound like she's cutting through the air. Even with eyes slammed shut, the light still overwhelms. Rain's vision is that of a nearly pure white, and still it only continues to intensify. Until suddenly it's gone. Rain's eyes shoot open, disoriented and confused. Her head swivels down to check on her friend, heart beating out of her chest. Mila isn't holding a letter. Whether in her free hand she clutches a small parcel, though its metallic orange wrapping may glimmer in the distant light of the room's lanterns, its radiant glow has faded. An indescribable relief washes over Rain, their journey together at long last finally finding its happy ending.
We... we...
As Rain allows herself to let her guard down with her job finally done, her muscles relax, and the immeasurable exhaustion she put herself through over the flight catches up to her all in an instant. Oh god, they're going down! They're going down! The world goes black once again, the two begin to fall. Gale, please catch them! As Rain comes to, she finds herself still mid-flight, though not due to her own wings.
You're awake!
No sudden movements. We're almost there. Keep holding on to her, miss.
Oh, Gale caught them. True to Gale's promise, the three eventually make their landing. Gale kneels down, allowing for the girls an easier disembark.
I don't want you to get in trouble either, Miss Kale. If you need to look at it first, then...
It's not my mail to open, miss.
The energy in the room shifts as Mila pulls the package back down. Nary a sound echoes through the room, save for the gentle flicker of flame. Still could be a cat. I don't think it could be! Finally opening the box, Mila releases a small gasp. She scoops one hand inside to grasp its contents, allowing the box to fall to the floor with a quiet thud, masked by the crinkling of the wrapping paper. In her hand rests a small knapsack, made with the same material as Mila's vest.
Dandy's bandana.
Oh, she had the bandana that was made from the fabric of her vest, and Dandy sent it back to her from the afterlife. Tears begin to well. I guess Dandy did exist after all. Mila's reaction is much more severe, with her trembling worsening and her tears quickly escalating to sobs. Is that a mouse toy? A small plush mouse smelling faintly of mint. No, that's fine. The entire time. And that's why nobody knew who she was, and that's why it was undeliverable. That's so fucking funny. Gale is the first to make some form of realization, bringing a wing to her shin.
Is it possible, by any chance, that your friend never knew how to write?
Mila hears the question, but can't even begin to form a word. Thankfully, Gale is able to mute the answer all the same.
So that's the way of things.
Mila's best friend, who she did everything with. But I've never heard of anything like this happening before. Kale just told us it isn't possible. Only people have magic, and you need that to send mail. Dandelion would have had to...
Intentional or not, Little Dandelion has given the gift of a tiny amount of magic courtesy of the Earthfood's magic amped clothcraft and Mila's mother's handiwork. Aww, they made the cat magic by giving it little clothes. That's so cute. And when the time finally came for Dandelion to make proper use of that gift, she knew in her heart what she wanted to do. Though she was certain Mila would be sad, Dandelion hadn't the words to tell her how much she meant to her, and so instead her final act was a familiar one. Sharing her favorite toy with her favorite person, hoping it once again bring a smile to her face. Mila brings the plush close to her chest, holding onto it as if it were at risk of flying away. Grief, love, joy, loss. Mila's tears are aimless and show no sign of slowing. She chokes as she catches her breath and Rain spots her opening. Cute. Moral of the story, always put your little kitties in cute outfits. So true. She closes in on her dearest friend, wrapping her wings around her in the closest a Gale kind can manage to a hug. For the first time, the two are comfortable enough to cry together. Mila takes a moment, trying to hold back her tears just long enough to make this last thank you special.
Thank you, Rain. And farewell, Dandelion.
Meow. 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 On its surface, this post office offers the opportunity for loved ones to say their final farewells, giving those who still walk with us the strength to keep pushing on. However, more than post doesn't assist in the severing of connections. Instead, it stands as a testament to how unbreakable the bonds between us truly are, able to transcend the border of the before and after, a celebration of all who hold the love for others in their hearts. We all celebrate to Yuri, huh? A place Rain is proud to call her home, and one Mila is forever thankful to. Yay!